everybody, how's it going? I'm gonna be recommending some of the best feminine fragrances to blind buy as gifts, either for yourself or for other people. Now, these are all gonna be very simple, mass appealing, compliment getting, standard designer fragrances. Nothing complicated here. The first one is Olympea by Paco Rabanne, and that is a gorgeous orange vanilla fragrance. And even though there's vanilla in the scent, the freshness and the brightness from the orange carries throughout the whole entire fragrance, and it's very prominent the whole entire time, right? And to me, Olympea is a baddie type of fragrance. Like that is, it screams hot girl. Every single time I smell that, I'm like, it gets me weak in the knees, you know, and that fragrance makes a lot of people weak in the knees. It's so good. A great beginner scent, especially if you live in the high heat. Please give that one a shot, all right? And all the names of the fragrances and the discount site links are gonna be in the description in case you're trying to get these at not retail, because paying retail is ass. Next, we're starting off with the fragrances I don't have in my collection right now. La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It looks like a feminine version of this. So it's like the torso. Well, the picture is gonna be in the description as well, but it's this purplish type of juice, and it's pear vanilla, and that thing, both that and Olympea, for some reason they scratch that itch for me. Every single time I smell them, it's just like my eyes roll back, my mouth waters, and it just screams hot girl, both of them, right? Now with La Belle, of course, if you prefer pear, go for that one. If you want orange, go for Olympea. And the longevity with La Belle was around like five-ish hours, sometimes 6. Of course, when you spray your fragrance on clothes, it lasts even longer. So that is what I would suggest. But both of them, bangers, absolute bangers. The next one, since we're talking about things for the high heat, Light Blue Intense by Dolce & Gabbana, specifically the Intense, not the regular light blue, because the performance on this one is not that great, and the performance on this one is fantastic. So this is a lemon apple musk fragrance, so no vanilla at all. If you really live in the high heat, like let's say in Vegas or something like that, and you don't need anything that's remotely sweet, this one is a great one to pull for. It smells fantastic. It's a huge compliment getter. And look, you can already tell, like I'm gonna be done with this bottle come summertime. And to me, this is still my favorite standard designer summer fragrance. Like on the feminine side, like every single time I wear this, somebody compliments me on it. They're like, oh my God, you smell so good. It's just a fun, flirty type of fragrance, you know, very easygoing sort of scent. The fourth one I'm gonna recommend is Versace Eros Pour Femme. I don't have that bottle either, but Versace Eros Femme is just like this. It's also a fruity type of scent, and it follows along the same guidelines that I've been talking about of like fun, flirty, sexy, and just like hot girl. Maybe that should be the title of this video. We'll see. Like hot girl fragrances, because the 4 that I just mentioned right now are just absolute, like, I don't even want to say man-eater fragrances because I'm not a man, and that shit makes me go wild. Like those fragrances make me go wild when I smell them on a girl. I guess anybody attracted to a woman, like the feminine women, those type of scents are just, it's like kryptonite, you know what I mean? But Versace Eros Femme, like I said, very fruity, very playful type of fragrance, and I believe you can get that one for a very affordable price. You should not be paying over $70, even over $65 for a full-size bottle of that fragrance. I'm going to see if I can find a discount site link for that one as well, because usually for the Versaces for retail, you can find them around $50-$55, right? So keep your eye out for that one. The next one, are we on 5? 4? No, we're on number 5 or 6, something like that. Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. Ignore everybody that says this is basic, all right? Everybody that says this is basic most likely is a woman, right? And that woman is not attracted to other women, right? You're just wearing it as you, the wearer. And yes, I get how, you know, this might be considered basic to some people, but I promise you, this shit still has a chokehold on anybody attracted to women. This thing, till this day, even though I've tried a bunch of other niche fragrances that are unique and like they stand out in their feminine sense, there's something about this juice right here, even for fragrance enthusiasts, like guys, lesbians, whatever, that just makes our knees buckle. You know, it's, and this one lasts a long time, easily over 8 hours. But the downside is you can get nose blind to it. So it's not so much a downside about the juice, but just about, you know, you being the wearer. You might not be able to smell it on yourself, but I promise you, it's there. Now this has a clusterfuck of notes in it. It's both fresh and sweet at the same time. And you know what, even though you might look this up online and see that it has white floral, and usually white floral is associated as mature and sometimes some grandma scents, it's not that, okay? This is very youthful. This is very, like the name implies, good girl. Like, it's a tease. This fragrance is definitely a tease, but it doesn't smell white floral at all to my nose. It's just, oh God, there's also chocolate in here. There's tonka bean in here, but all of those notes, when you read them individually, there's not one that stands out that you're like, oh yeah, it's this scent. It literally is just like a weird combination that works really, really well. But this is available at literally any Sephora, so you can just test it on your skin there, see how you like it for free, so you don't have to buy samples. But, well, this whole video is blind buying, but I promise you, if you gift this to somebody and they open it and they see a stiletto and they see that it's perfume, they're gonna be like, holy shit, this is such nice packaging. That's the reaction that I got when I actually gifted this to my sister. She was like, oh my God, the packaging is so cute, blah, blah, blah. And then she smelled it. She's like, oh my God, and it smells good too. So it's an amazing, amazing scent. Next, you know what? This is not my personal favorite, all right? But Voce Viva by Valentino, the reason I'm throwing this in here is because to the feminine nose, this is a really pleasant sort of smell. Now, I don't really find it attractive, but there are so many girls that have DM'd me asking me for my opinion on Voce Viva because it's their signature scent and they love it so much. And I've noticed that this is definitely like a fragrance you wear for yourself. You know, this is just, it's nothing you're gonna wear to just be, I don't know, like a head-turning sort of scent, but when you wear this, you'll feel confident wearing this kind of fragrance. And it has orange up the top. There's also some orange blossom, so a little bit of that like white floral with it. And then there's some sandalwood and some vanilla in the dry down of it. But overall, a nice scent, not my favorite, but I think, like, honestly, if you blind buy this as a gift to somebody and they see Valentino, or if they see any designer name, but with this one, it's a very likable scent. It's nothing that people are going to hate at all. It's just, it's inoffensive and it'll definitely get the job done. And I believe, I don't know what the price is for Voce Viva right now, but it's the one that Lady Gaga is the face of. All right, let me see if there's anything else. Oh, the feminine version of Prada, so Prada La Femme. This is the masculine one. I don't have the feminine one with me, but the feminine one is like a goldish type of bottle. And it's for the person, like I would recommend gifting that to like the working woman in your life. You know, she's like working in an office and she's like the boss, you know, she has that type of like, it's a very professional, clean type of fragrance. You know, you're not there to be sexy. You're not there to be playful. You're there to get shit done, you know? And that is what Prada La Femme smells like. It's like this soapy, clean type of fragrance. And I mean, I'm smelling the masculine one right now. And to be honest, this one's super unisex also. Like if she's a little bit more bold, then try giving her the masculine one, because I promise you, this is not manly at all. This one's super unisex. It's an iris fragrance, but both of them do the same thing. Soapy, fresh, clean type of fragrance. Another one I want to recommend, I had it at the top of the tip of my tongue. What was it? Oh, Versace. It's the Versace Dylan Blue for women. Yeah, the Versace Dylan Blue Pour Femme. All right, it has, you know, the typical Versace Medusa logo on it, and then it's like this blue semi-round sort of bottle, and that one is like a CEO type of fragrance. That is a very, like, it's mass appealing, but it asserts a sort of dominance to it. So you know how I said that Prada La Femme was just like a clean professional sort of scent and it gets shit done? Level that up with something like Versace Dylan Blue Pour Femme, and that one is really just like the owner of the company. It really commands a sort of like it's you know what I mean? It's not a soft fragrance by any means. It's very sure of itself. All right. So if you know anybody in your life that is like that, then Versace Dylan Blue is a solid fragrance for them. And that one is also a great signature scent. You can wear it year round, even if they're in the office or if they're just at a birthday party or something like that. It's going to be a really well received type of fragrance. And I believe that is, oh, you know what? The last one, I'm showing this bottle because I don't have the actual bottle of it, but Lazy Sunday Morning. Lazy Sunday Morning by Replica is a very easygoing, laid back sort of scent. There's pear, there's musk, and it smells like there's a little bit of a champagne sort of smell in the background, but it smells like clean linen. All right. And it's exactly what the name implies when you smell it. It's just super relaxed, like a lazy Sunday morning. And to me, the way I think about that fragrance, what it reminds me of is just like being in bed with like the person you love or your partner or something like that, and being emotionally intimate. You know, it's like not so much of a sexual fragrance, but it's like getting to know somebody on a deeper level. There's just something about that scent that brings that out of me whenever I'm wearing it. It's just like let's talk, let's have a deep kind of conversation. So Lazy Sunday Morning is fantastic. Another great signature scent, very versatile, and on me, like whenever I'm wearing it, I cannot stop smelling myself. It's like my favorite thing ever. But anyways, I hope that helped. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.